What's up, reefers? Today I got some new coral again. What else is new? Yeah, bought some new corals, won some auctions, got some new food, got some new LPS food, got some acro food. I'm gonna test that out. And other than that, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a tank update. Here we go. All right, so I picked up a couple of different foods here. I went ahead and got the Acro Power. I have a pretty big colony in there, and I got a couple other acros, 1 milli and a couple of digis, but digis aren't doing so hot right now. I don't know what exactly I'm doing wrong with them, but yeah, they're not doing so hot. So picked up some Acro Power. Also picked up Fauna Marin, or Marin, whatever, LPS grown color. All my LPS, because I buy them from the same place, and it's no secret who I buy these corals from, this is what they're fed. So I've been feeding them mysis shrimp, but I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go back to what works. Like I said in the intro, I won some auctions, got some stuff, super excited. As always, what else is new? Wow, okay, so sorry for the jumpy video, but as you can see, you know, again, it's cold in Chicago right now. I live just outside of Chicago, and it is, I woke up this morning and it was 33 degrees out. I came home and it was like 42 degrees out. So it gives you a little bit of an idea of what kind of temperatures we're working with out here. Now, with that said, obviously, you know, we got heat packs in here, and this thing's been sitting out for quite a while. I mean, this is one of those unfortunate weeks that my wife and I both worked on Wednesday. What are you gonna do? Couldn't work from home today, so I had to kind of leave it until I got home. But with that said, here is the bag of corals, and I know I'm gonna be absolutely stunned when I get these in there, because when I bid on all these, man, they were awesome. So I'm gonna cut the video right here. I'm gonna get these things in the tank, let them acclimate for a little while, gonna dip them, everything else. You guys have seen dipping too many times to count. I don't think I need to show you a video on dipping, but I'm gonna acclimate these things. I'm gonna let them actually, because the temperature's so cold, I'm gonna let them kind of float in the tank for a little while. I'm sort of worried, just because I wasn't able to work from home today, that I wasn't able to get them right when they came in. But I know this shop, they always pack it really well. You know, I got insulation, I got peanuts and insulation in there, and not to mention the fact that that metallic bag, the bubble wrap bag that they pack it in with the heat pack. So I mean, I'm sure they're cool. But at any rate, I'm gonna cut the video right now. I'm gonna show you the corals in the tank. I'm gonna be floating them, and I will come back in a little bit. All right. Well, I'm cutting back to it because I kind of lied a little bit. I actually think I'm going to show you exactly what I got, because some of these are so cool that I just can't wait. This coral right here is, if you can see it, they're insane rainbow. It's actually a pally, but super cool looking. I can't wait to show you guys that. My second one. Oh, this is the Blue Autumn. It's a shroom. It's super bright. I'm kind of doing this quickly because they're all in here. All right. So anybody that's a wrestling fan knows who this guy is, but it's my man writing things all over the bag. These are called Ric Flair's Zoas, and of course, what is a Ric Flair Zoa without the woo on the side of the bag? You know that was coming. Let's see. I got a free, all right, so this is a free Gorilla Glue A-can. I love that coral. I actually really like the way that thing looks. Oh, this is the polychromatic. This thing is popping. Super fire, man. There's a party A-can. Really bright. Love that thing. Like I said, I'm going really fast. I apologize. Here's my blowing clouds. Once these are in the tank, I can't wait for you guys to see these. These are super, super bright. And the last one, before I throw all these in the tank and let them, it's a Favia. Wow, nice. What did it say? It says, free Favia, Trump baby. That's my guy. All right, so I'm getting these in the tank right now. I'll cut back as soon as I get them in there and they're acclimated and everything. Okay, as promised, I'm giving you a little bit of a tank update here. I actually added some more corals than what I did with the unboxing. I went over, saw my guys at Kush Corals this past weekend, Chicagoland Aquariums, and was like a kid in a candy store. So went in there, picked up some more stuff. As you can see, my tank is filling up. Just got to kind of wait for new growth now. But I'll give you some close-ups to the new corals. Hopefully you guys can see them in a good light here. This guy right here is super bright, and I really wish I could give you a better little view, but super bright, super pink, awesome. Let's see. This guy right here isn't coloring up as much as I'd like, but he's still relatively new, so give him just a little bit of time. This is my double unicorn milk. If you've seen any of my videos, I actually unboxed this. That's an awesome coral. He just got done eating, so just a little bit on the shy side, I guess you can say. This right here is a really neat coral. I love this coral. It's actually got some green in it, and it's almost, you know, I honestly forget what it's called, but to me it almost kind of looks like, it's like Christmas. It's got red and green and a little bit of orange. It's really cool. This is a rainbow. This is by far, if I ever got this coral to grow, this is by far the brightest acan I have on the inside. On the outside, he's typical red. She's typical red, whatever you want to call it. But very cool on the inside. This is a Gorilla Glue. Now, I have another Gorilla Glue, but this one's kind of a different morph, which is cool. This is, if I can get it, my other Gorilla Glue. Two completely different corals, as you can see. Now, I did get this this SPS colony, which is kind of acclimating on the bottom right now, but looks like it's getting some extension already, which I really like. This right here is called Blowing Clouds, again by Kush Corals. These corals are just awesome, and I really wish I could give you a better view than my cell phone camera. But this this Blowing Clouds is really cool. It's got like an orange in the middle with some blues on the outside. Sorry for the shaky camera there, but I think you get the idea. Let's see. Over here, this guy over here, try and focus in a little bit. Those are my Willie Nelsons. Those are doing really well, actually. They're puffing up pretty good. Back here, this is actually was a first release. This was a new rainbow acan, and that is by far one of my favorites. Let's see, what else did I get? Little Favia back there, very, very bright, very cool. Let's see, got some shrooms. Some of these shrooms are awesome. I mean, you know, I've never really been too much into shrooms, but I actually started when I was looking at this the Facebook page for Kush Corals, and I just couldn't stop buying one. And then that one turned into two, turned into three, blah, 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 blah. So, okay, thanks. So, trying to, all right, man, you already ate. Okay, another little Zoa there. Let's see what else I got. Again, sorry for the shaky camera. Hopefully soon I'm gonna get a new one. All the Zoas are doing really well. I'm actually really happy with the Zoas. This guy over here is brand new. Let's see. Obviously, I don't know if I ever showed, but obviously I got a whole colony up there. Some more Zoas over here. You know, I never really put Zoas that high in the tank before, but they seem to be doing pretty well, so I'm gonna keep them up there. Let's see. That pally right there, I don't know if I can get it without everything shining, but it's I think it's called Insane Rainbow. Really cool, man. Really, really cool pally. I moved my bubble tip anemone, and the reason I moved him is because he was getting really, really, really close to my Welso, who obviously doesn't like that sort of thing. So I moved him and put him over there, and he seems to be doing really well. Still don't have the clownfish going after him, but they're hosting him yet, but we'll see. Maybe sooner rather than later. It's a little bit of a close-up. I mean, these SPS that I did pick up this week are really extending well. I'm really happy with them. I've been doing a lot of different adjustments. I'm running Ecotech Radion XR 30W Pro Gen 3s, and for the longest time I wasn't able to actually get what I wanted out of them. I mean, it just seemed like it was stunting the growth of my corals. Well, I decided that I was going to kind of try a few things and see what happened, and once I did that, everything seemed to just open up a little bit more. I turned everything down. Believe it or not, right now I'm running those Ecotech Radions at 50 intensity. I'm using a schedule set by Radion themselves, and it is doing really well. I mean, everything's doing really well. Because I'm running a mixed tank right now, well, that's kind of funny. I'm just going to show you something real quick. Evidently, one of my snails decided that the tank wasn't good enough for him, so he's just going to cruise out here. That's funny. All right, so I got to get him back in the tank. So, anyways, back to the Radions. I'm doing the about 50% intensity. It's doing really well. I really like the results right now. And yeah, so I'm gonna go get Rogue Snail back in the tank, and I will give you an update in maybe a week or so. Not much to update right now, obviously, since you know, the coral buying is going to be kind of slowed down a little bit here since I kind of filled my whole tank up. But yeah, if you have any questions, you want to see what my schedule is as far as not only my intensity schedule, but my also, you know, my coloring schedule, anything like that with the Radion, just let me know. I'm glad to share it. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Have fun reefing.